I think a lot of times when people live with disabilities in cities, they start to feel like their world just shrinks. Because let's say you're going to go to the post office somewhere, and you get to the post office and they have an ADA accessible parking spot. You pull up, but you get to the front door and you can't get through their front door because there's no accessible way to open the door. So you're struggling with a heavy double glass door. So what I appreciate is when I come to downtown Albany, any of the places that I might want to go, where I want to shop, where I want to visit, that they have a way for me to be able to get through their doors easily. And so sometimes that also translates into, let's say there's an event. We hold concerts at the park, and you get there, you find your parking spot. Well, let's say the accessible parking lot is 2 blocks from the event. How does a person get there by themselves? So those are the kinds of things that I think and I enjoy and appreciate that the Albany Visitors Association is helping to bring more into awareness.
We're super excited to welcome everybody back to Monteith River Park. It's been closed since March of 2022, and we're just thrilled that with all the ADA improvements that have come about. There are quite a few. One is that the park has been regraded. Back when it was built, we didn't have ADA standards, and so many of our sidewalks were too steep for folks who use mobility devices. So now we have 2 separate ways for people to be able to go on down to the stage. Our stage has access for folks who use mobility devices, and it's just absolutely stunning. We have better opportunities for lighting and for sound so that everybody who is coming to our concerts has a better opportunity to hear and see what is going on. Other than that, some other great features, we have a curbless plaza. Vendors will be able to set up, and folks who have all sorts of needs will be able to access that area, interact with our vendors, vend themselves without having to worry about curbs or uneven surfaces to possibly trip on. We're also really excited, as now with the new stage, we also have an expanded wheelchair viewing platform. The Rotary Club of Albany put in our initial one, and we were super excited about that. But now we're able to accommodate over twice as many folks with mobility devices and who use walkers. We're really proud that we're able to make sure that more and more people have wonderful views of our stage for all of our events moving forward. We're really excited about our playground, as it is our pour and play kind of soft surface, which means that it's curbless, which people can roll onto, and we're just really excited that this opens up an opportunity for folks here at Monteith. Additionally, in the past, we had an old restroom that was 2 multi-stall, 2-gender restroom, and we changed that. We've come through and we've actually made 4 individual stalls, gender neutral, and 2 of which are ADA accessible, as we want to make sure everybody's able to come on out, be comfortable, and experience this new park. And lastly, we're out here on our beautiful pier that has been redone. In the past, this would have been a challenge for anybody with a mobility device or had mobility challenges to come on out. This is actually my favorite spot in all of Albany, as it's quiet. You get to come out, hear the birds, take a look at the water, and I mean the beautiful view behind us of the 2 bridges. It is very much Albany. So we're really thrilled that the new boardwalk is out here and the new pier, so that everybody will be able to come on out and take a look at what Albany has to offer.
There are a lot of the businesses in and around Albany have made accommodations for people. I mean, it's not like you feel like if you were to go in that you'd be singled out and you'd have to ask the owner to switch up a lot of things inside. And so I think that's greatly appreciated too. Again, that idea of universal accessibility, where you're not feeling as though you're putting somebody out by asking them to make accommodations.
Hello, my name is Wendy and I'm at the Carousel, and I want to tell you about some of the things that a lot of people don't know about. We have access to our automatic doors. The other thing is that for those people that on the sensory-friendly days, we bring the lights down, the music down, and we also slow the carousel down so that it's not frightening to some people. And the other thing we do have available is earplugs. You can just ask the operator of the carousel and they have them there. We have wheelchair accessibility. bring a wheelchair in and you don't even have to get out of it. They can lock it in and you're safe to ride. We just like to have the carousel accessible to everyone so that everyone can come in and have fun. One of the things that a lot of people don't know is we have an elevator here, so every room in every part of the building is accessible. Our bathrooms are also ADA compliant, and we have other amenities like our drinking fountains, and so we just have something for everyone. You know, we're trying to build an environment for everyone, even for our volunteers, so they can come and even with disabilities can come here and have a wonderful place to feel like they're part of the community and they're part of us.
We want everyone to feel like they're a vital part of the community and that they're not left out, or that there's so many barriers for them when they come or go somewhere that it stops them, and then they're living at home and with nowhere to go and no way to be socially active or active volunteering even in the community. I mean, people have so much to offer, and there's so much talent in people who are stuck in their homes and unable to access things. So let's remove those barriers. Let's make, life more enjoyable in our community and our people more vital, and remove barriers.
The YMCA playground is adaptable for all different kinds of kids and families. Specifically, we have a swing that you can roll on somebody who is in a wheelchair, so they get to enjoy the fun of the playground as well. We have a wall that is braille, so kids can come up and put their fingers over, and it goes through the alphabet. Our turf is designed for kids who have cochlear implants, so when they go down the slide, they collect a lot of static. The turf is made to absorb that static, so it's a lot easier on the kiddos who have cochlear implants. Our slide is also adaptable for kids who are in wheelchairs. It doesn't have steps. It has canvas and ropes where they can pull themselves up and that they can still get to enjoy going down the slide. It's very inclusive to all families. We have different hours here for the playground where it's community hours, so families who don't necessarily have a membership get to enjoy it, as well as families have memberships. They get to have special times that they get to come in and enjoy the playground as well. The playground has a lot of different activities for kids who need a lot more support with sensory play. The turf, the activities, it's very inclusive to all families, as well as a merry-go-round that they can also participate in if you're in a wheelchair. Our goal at the YMCA is to make sure that all families feel included. We have a number of different things throughout the facility, and as we continue to grow and expand with our YMCA, we strive to make sure that all families are feeling included and welcome when they come in.
So what I appreciate when I go out in Albany are places that are forward-thinking. They're not only embracing the ADA, but they're also thinking about universal accessibility. So what does that mean? I mean, universal accessibility, it means that it's not just fulfilling the ADA law. You're also making it open for everyone. If we make things universally accessible, we invite the whole world to participate.